Our project is a simple card game and it's a two-player blackjack games. And in this games, player trying to aim to increase their total points by drawing the cards and as close as possible to the 21 without exceeding it. At the beginning, players can choose to be player 1 or player 2 by click on this small box. So the player 1 will draw the card first. To draw the cards, the player will going to push that hit button. The hit button means the player will draw one card from a deck. So after player draw some cards, they don't want any more cards, they can choose to stand by push the stand buttons. So if someone total points exceeds 21, that means they bust. So you bust, you lose. And if two players both enough exceed 21, so they will just compare the total points and the player with high points will win the games. And yeah, additionally, in our games, the Jack, Queen, and King are worth for 10 points, and the aces could be 11 points or 1. So there are some properties in our codes. The first property is to determine who is player 1, who is player 2, and this 3 property is for our remote playing systems, and that is where we got the cards, and deck intents help us to know which cards in specific suit or value, and player 1, player 2 data help us understand the player what player did, and can player shows who is doing the choice, and image folder is help us to create the image, and last write times help us know the times. So the first function is a deck function. The deck function will create a deck with the 4 suits and the values. You can see we got there's 4 specific phase. These rays are worth 10, and ace could be a 1 or 11. And we got several for loops to help us create an identical and random deck for our games. And the following function is help us to know the point of the ace, since the ace could be a 1 or 11. So you can see the while loops when the when you exceed the 21, if you got a ace in your hands, the ace will automatically be the one by minus your total points with 10. And the draw function, this function is help us to display the player cards basically by the image pass. And you can see there, these two canvases help. It's where the image present, where our card's image present. Yeah, so this is for the image size something. And update status, this function is help the player to know what's their total points and what they get from the card decks by drawing cards in text. So these two status will the text will present in these two canvas. So
Hi, everyone. My name is Ruhan Xu. In this video, I will walk you through the key features and functionalities of our MATLAB app. Let's dive in. And for the first part, I will introduce the delay. The delay functionality. Our app uses delay features to control timing for dynamic action, such as card drawing animations. By introducing pauses, we ensure smooth and visually appealing interactions. And for the 8 field sending data, we manage 8 key data fields, including player-specific status, deck details, and the synchronization keys. These fields enable us to track the game state and ensure consistent updates for both players. And for the next part is button control. Our user interface includes multiple buttons such as the start button. Let's go to the design view, such as the start button to begin a new game, and the hit and stand button for in-game actions, and the refresher button to update the app state. This button enhances interactivities and make the game flow seamless. Let's go back to the code view. To go to the next part is data synchronization. The app synchronizes game status across players using create a fan keys and the channel ID. This function, this entails both players see the same game state in real time, even with external systems involved. Now let's look at how callback functions make the app interactive and responsive. These functions handle user actions like button clicks and update the game accordingly. Here are some key examples. The start button, uh, the callback for the start button initialize the game, resetting the deck and setting current player and updating the status field. And for the next hit button, clicking hits trigger a function that draws a card, updates the player's score, and displays the card visually. If the score exceeds the limit, the status area is updated with a message. And clicking the the stand button callback in the current player's turn and switches to the next player or conclude the game if both players are finished. Let's go to the next part. Is a refresh button. It's the last part, and the refresh button ensures all elements display the latest game state, keeping the interface synchronized and consistent. These callback functions ensure smooth flow between user actions and game updates, creating an engaging experience. This is a quick overview for our app features with these functionalities. We provide an interactive and engaging experience. Thanks for watching this part.
My name is Liu Chen, and now I will demonstrate an interactive card animation program that our team developed to show that our game can be played remotely online by two people. I opened the TumaLab the rival for one for desktop and one for online to replace the two players. And for the right one, we choose the player one and click start. And we can see here you are player one and waiting for player two come online. And then we click on the player two here and we click start. And here shows that you are player two and waiting for player one to come online. And here player two is online and the game begins. And now it shows here in the player one status, we can see the player one rank and the card. So we choose a hit. So we can hear the sound effect, right? And also see the animation. And for the player two side, we choose refresh. And now here shows player one's card, and we can see the rank of player one. And now we choose hit for player two. And now we can see the player two's rank, and now back to the player one and we can see the player two's rank and his card. And now we can see the player rank is 9 and player two's rank is 7, right? And now we still hit because the player one's rank is 9, so we can still hit a card to have more probability to win the game. And now you can still hear the sound effect, and there's a card tilt. So now the rank is at 11. And still for the player two, let me refresh it. And now we can see the rank is 11, and now we still choose a hit. So for this is 9. And to the player one, back to the player one, he will definitely choose hit one. So, and now for the player two, after he refreshes and he chooses a hit because only the rank of his card is only 9. And now he gets 19. If a player one want to win the game, so he must hit one more card. Now we choose refresh. You can see the rank 16 because the player two's rank 19 is very close to 21, so he will definitely choose them. And you can see the reminder here. And after that, we will still choose hit because we want to win the game. And for sorry, another card makes it exceed the 21, so the player one bust. And this is our whole game. And in summary, the program provide an intuitive and visually appealing card game experience using animations. So thank you for your time. And if you have any questions or would like to know about more about the implementation, feel free to ask. Thank you.